Cabin altitude warning. Oxygen mask on. CM1, CM2. Cabin altitude and rate check. Pressurization mode selector manual. Outflow valve switch hold in close. Outflow valve close. If cabin altitude is uncontrollable, unable control, emergency descent. Passenger signs on. Passenger oxygen switches on. Go to emergency descent checklist. Emergency descent. Announce the emergency descent. The captain will advise the cabin crew on PA system. Passenger signs on. Without delay. Descend to lowest safety altitude or 10,000 feet, whichever higher. Engine starter switches both continuous. Thrust lever both reduce thrust to minimum or as needed for NTIs. Speed brake flight intent. Set target speed VMO, MMO. Runway stabilizer. Control column hold firmly. Autopilot disengage. Auto throttle disengage. Control column and thrust levers control airplane pitch, attitude, and airspeed. Main electric stabilizer trim. Reduce control column force. If the runway stop after autopilot disengage, do not re-engage the autopilot or auto throttle. Checklist complete, but if the runway continues after the autopilot is disengaged, stabilizer trim cutout switch is both cut out. If the runway continues, stabilizer trim wheel grabs and hold. Airspeed unreliable. Autopilot disengage, auto throttle disengage. FD switches both off. Set the following gear: pitch, attitude, and thrust. Flap extended 10 degree and 80% N1. Flaps on 4 degree and 75% N1. Over to engine start. Engine start lever affected engine cut off. APU fire. APU fire switch confirm pull. Rotate to stop and hold for 1 second. APU switches off. Engine limit or surge or stall. Auto throttle disengage. Thrust lever affected engine confirm retard until indicate stay within limit or the thrust lever is closed. Engine overheat. Auto throttle disengage. Thrust lever affected engine confirm close. If the engine overheat light stay illuminated, go to engine fire or severe damage or separation checklist. Engine fire or severe damage or separation checklist. Auto throttle disengage. Thrust lever affected engine confirm close. Engine start lever affected engine confirm cut off. Engine fire switch affected engine confirm pull. To manually unlock the engine fire switch, press the override and pull. If the engine fire switch engine overheat light is illuminated, engine fire switch rotate to stop and hold for 1 second. Lose of thrust on both engine. Engine starter switches flight, both flight. Engine start lever both cut off. When EGT decreased, engine start lever both idle detain. If EGT reaches a red line or there is no increase in EGT within 30 seconds, engine start lever affected engine confirm cut off, then idle detain. If EGT again reach a red line or there is no increase in EGT within 30 seconds, repeat as needed.